Welcome to the Epra C2 Electrician License Exam Guide. This presentation is designed to offer comprehensive preparation for your success. Let's begin by understanding the Epra C2 license. We will cover the scope of work and the key activities that are permitted under this license. The C2 license defines specific permitted work, which includes electrical installation in low-voltage, single-phase premises. The scope of these premises is limited to structures of up to 2 stories and explicitly excludes factories or public entertainment venues. The governing body for licensing and standards is the Epra, which stands for the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority. The official C2 assessment covers several core areas. These are electrical fundamentals, focusing on the calculation of power, current and voltage in single-phase systems, protection and sizing, which includes cable sizing and protective devices, earthing systems for domestic and small commercial installations, power factor management, including its causes, demerits, and correction, and finally, installation integrity, which covers initial and periodic inspection and testing procedures. For the multiple-choice section of the exam, several key concepts are vital. The standard supply voltage for single-phase domestic premises in Kenya is 240 volts. The purpose of earthing is essential for the safety of personnel and protection against electric shock. A cable size of 2.5 square millimeters is commonly used for socket outlet final circuits. An electric shock occurs when a person becomes part of the electrical circuit. The required thickness of insulation depends on the operating voltage of the cable. Lastly, protection devices such as fuses primarily protect against overcurrent and short circuits. In the short answer section, you should be prepared to discuss several essential topics. Reasons for installation testing include verifying safety, confirming design compliance, and checking for faults. Common wiring systems include surface, using PVC sheathed cables, conduit systems for protection, and trunking systems. You should also know earthing systems like TNS, which has separate neutral and earth conductors, and TT, which uses a local earth electrode. For fuse terminology, understand that the fusing factor is the ratio of minimum fusing current to the current rating, and the current rating is the maximum continuous current. Continuing with short answer essentials, be ready for a load calculation example to determine total power, current, and the correct fuse size. Common causes of electric fires are overloaded circuits, loose connections, incorrect cable sizing, and damaged insulation. The insulation resistance test procedure involves isolating the circuit using a megger at 500 volts DC and ensuring the result is 1 megaohm or greater. The power factor is the ratio of real to apparent power. A low power factor increases current draw. EPRA's role is to regulate the electricity sector, license electricians, and enforce safety standards. Finally, bell and alarm circuits include a push-button, bell, power source, and wire. This section will cover common cable sizes, which are essential knowledge for creating final circuits in any installation. For strategic exam preparation, be aware of the format: a 2-hour written exam followed by an oral interview. Registration must be completed on epra.gov within 60 days of your written exam date. Your key study areas should be the IEE wiring regulations, also known as BS 7671, and Kenya's Energy Act of 2019. Practical knowledge is also critical, so be sure to master color codes, earthing systems, and basic load calculations. In summary, mastering the Epra C2 exam requires a 3-pronged approach. First, develop a comprehensive knowledge of the C2 scope, assessment areas, and key electrical concepts. Second, focus on practical application through real-world scenarios, calculations, and testing procedures. Third, engage in strategic preparation using official guides and by studying relevant regulation. Always remember to put safety first, emphasizing the importance of safe electrical practices and compliance with standards.